Hi everybody, I'm Kim. Welcome to the Regretful Yarn Addict. Today is Wednesday, September 4th, 2024, when you're watching this. Well, maybe not when you're watching, but when it's going up, when it's available. It's actually Tuesday, September 3rd. It's September. And that makes me so sad, you guys. September. That means fall will be here. That means winter is coming. I miss summer. It's not even really over yet. It's like the older I get, the less I want to be around cold. But again, something I can't change. But at least I'm not complaining about the heat today because it's very, very nice out. And we're supposed to possibly be getting a cool down. Not as much as people north and northeast of us, but we're getting a cool down and then it's going to get hot again. Well, not hot, but warm for this time of year. So, I hope wherever you are, you're comfortable, cool, not hot, not cold. So I actually made some stuff this past week. I did, really. And yeah, and I got stuff done in the house as well, so kudos for me. First thing I'm going to show you is an update on my temperature blanket for August. So for August here in St. Louis, the low was 57 and the high was 102. I think that's a lie. I think it was actually 103 or 104, but it goes by the temperature at the airport. And you guys, the airport is like a mile and a half from me. So I don't think it's going to be that big of a difference between there and here. But anyway, so 57 and 102, and if I go to my little thingamabooby, in the 50s is light green, and over 100 is bright orange, which gives us this. This is my square for August 2024. I kind of like the colors together, so I'm okay with that. First thing I made, though, was this. It's supposed to be an F-bomb, but as you can see, it doesn't have the F and it doesn't have the bomb thing. So right now it's just an ornament, but it will get finished. Then, you guys, and then I decided to try something I've been wanting to make for a while, but I just never got around to it because I think they're adorable and I'm looking at them. So the first one, I used Basics Chenille's Brights, which is it says it's a number 5, but I don't know, it probably is. However, I was running out of yarn, and it took me 2 skeins with, hang on, this is what I had left over of this color. And see, it's not as thick as Bernat blanket yarn. But anyway, this was not enough to do the ears. So I had to do the ears a different color. And it looks kind of funky. But anyway, I would not recommend this yarn for this pattern because it's too heavy. It doesn't want to sit right. But I made a balloon dog. It's actually supposed to be up. So I should probably tack that up. And this should be down and the ears are falling. But I'm going to show you the other one I made. This one I made using Hirschner's Specs. It sits and stands a lot better than this one. But let me tell you something about these. They're not a quick make. There's no sewing except to, like, you tack this part up to the back, the neck up to the back. But it's one continuous thing. You make this part, okay, so you make the tail, and then you do 4 rounds, actually 3 rounds of 6 crochet, and then you make a leg, and then you do 4 rounds of 6 crochet and another leg and 4 rounds of 6 crochet, and then you make the body, and then it's 4 rounds of 6 crochet and a leg and 4 rounds of 6 crochet. See right there. And you make the other leg, and then you do that again, and you make the neck, and you do the 4 rounds again, and you make an ear and 4 and an ear and 4 and the head. So when it's done, before you make it into this, it's a long thing that looks like the plastic toys that they have for babies that are oval shaped, and you connect them together, and you can't really make too much out of them except a circle, and you put it over your baby's head, and you say, "Oh, aren't you so cute with your little necklace?" Anyway, that's what it reminds me of. But then you have to manipulate it, and you pull the tail through here, and you pull the body through there, and it's just, it took me a long time to make these. And this one actually went quicker than the other one, but still not a quick make. I mean, like I said, it is no sew, but not quick. And I would not recommend making it in anything except 4-weight or 3-weight yarn. 4-weight or DK. Worsted or DK, that's it. I would not recommend using anything else for it. Okay. Then, because I sold the 2 bears I showed last week, they're gone. And thank you so much, Emma. Let me know when you get them. And gosh, I hope I packed them well enough that nothing broke. All I'm thinking is there's padding around that mason jar. And then I put a paper bag and plastic bags because I didn't have bubble wrap. So, and they're in a box, so they should be fine. But, Anyway, they both sold. So I made another one. And you guys, it's like every time I make one now, it's like, oh, I like this one more than the last one. And this one is made with Hirschner Specs yarn too. Look at him. Isn't he cute? I love him. So nice. And I'll be making more, because I do want to have a couple for a craft show. And I might have a craft show this Saturday. I know I just saw a post where there's available space, but I haven't sent in an application yet because I'm not really sure if I want to do one right now. All right, so I have 2 more things to show you. These do not have a pattern. There was no tutorial. It was just me picking up my yarn in my hook and doing whatever I felt like doing. And they're like little monster things. So this was the first one. He has some snake eyes glued to him. And you see, I just kind of added rows, decreased, increased, decreased, increased. Made him up, made his head into a point, flipped that over, added some of this, added some arms. And he's made with Chanel Brights, basic Chanel Brights too. So we got this little guy. And then I was like, okay, that one's kind of cute in its own weird way. Let's see what else we can do. So I made this one. He has googly eyes, no mouth. And all I did for him was I made a leg, and then I made another leg, and then I connected them, and then I just crocheted around both and, you know, increased. And then I decided, okay, I'm gonna make some little hands, arms, whatever. So I made a couple bobble stitch things. And then I just gave him a square head. So don't be afraid to do something like this. Just pick up your hook and just start crocheting and just see what happens. And what you create and what it becomes. So yeah, like I said, no pattern for either of these. I was just kind of bored and wanted to crochet something, so I just started crocheting. So that's what I've made. So I got some things made, just, you know, whatever. Also, guess what? Guess what? The tutorial for the blanket is going to be available on Saturday. I do believe that's the 7th. It's called the Bonnie Blanket. And I named it the Bonnie Blanket because that was my mom's name. And my mom was pretty, and I think the blanket is pretty. And I know my mom would have seen it and she would have been like, oh, that's pretty, thank you. And she would have took it. And I would have been like, Well, okay. You're welcome. Because she did that a lot. I mean, I made a lot of stuff specifically for her, but there were other things I just showed her and she liked it, so she took it. Yeah. So anyway, the Bonnie blanket, it's available, the tutorial, on Saturday the 7th. Now I just have to get the original mailed off to Nancy at She's Got Yarn, and I still got, oh my God, I've got dishcloths I need to mail off to Rose at Rose Likes Crochet. I've got some granny squares I need to mail off to Billy, the Crafty Floridian. It's just, I just get so busy. And I could have taken them with me when I went to the post office to mail Emma the bears, but I didn't. Because there's a closet over there on this side of the white shelf, and that's where all my bags are, and I gotta dig them out, so that's a trip in itself. Excuse me. I'm just looking around, seeing if there's anything else, and I don't really see anything. So maybe I'll just go ahead and, I don't know, make some more squares or something. I don't know. Oh, yeah. I got an order to make another Hexie cardigan. So I placed an order for the yarn for that. So there will be a Hirschner's unboxing coming up. And I'll explain more in that one about the yarn that I ordered and why I got what I got. And yeah, I think that's it. I don't see anything else. No, that's it, you guys. So thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you are not subscribed, please do. It does not cost you anything. I will not harass you. I will just be like, thank you. Thank you. And don't forget, I'm on Instagram. There is a Facebook group for this channel that I don't do what I'm supposed to do. I don't. I'm horrible at that. Yeah, I have an Etsy shop. There are a few things in it right now. There will be more once I get more pictures taken. So, yeah, you guys, like I said, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And y'all have a good day, good morning, good evening, whatever, whenever, wherever it is when you're watching. And later, Gators. Peace out.